Hello, we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you are watching me right now. Namaste. If you are watching me for first time, this is 𝐒𝐚𝐥𝐤, face behind this page. I'm originally from Nepal, currently living in United States, Pennsylvania with my beautiful two little kids and my husband. Professionally, I'm a registered nurse and currently doing this business while taking care of my little ones. So sorry for the delay if you are waiting for us to join in this captivating episode of Live Business Talk with Samira. Um, we are thrilled to introduce our special guest, Priyanka Tamang. She's from Australia and she's a mom of her beautiful daughter who gonna be one soon, and she's a digital business owner. Let's hear from our Priyanka Di. Let's invite her.
Hi,
Hi, thank you for joining in.
thank you for calling me.
Yeah, how are you?
Well, I've not been too well in terms of health, but other than that, everything's going good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for joining in, even though you are not in good condition of your health. I appreciate your time.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure our viewers are excited to hear from you. Can you introduce yourself and what's prompted you to transition into digital entrepreneurship?
Sure. Hi, everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Priyanka Tamang. I am originally from Nepal, the same place as Samita is. I moved to Australia in 2018, like any other immigrant, with a big dream of having a better life, better opportunities, freedom. That's what I wanted in life, and that's why we moved to Australia. After coming here, I studied social work because that's the passion that I had to help people. Although I was doing that as a nurse, but I wanted to have a change in my career and I wanted to move away from the clinical side of nursing, which is why I now work in a hospital, but as a social worker. So my role has changed slightly, but I still work around health professionals and I love what I do. I have a 11 and 11 and a half, almost 1 year old, who is going to transition into toddlerhood very soon. So I'm having a difficult time navigating that as a mother, but I guess I'll get there and I'm going to take some tips from Samita as well. So that was me, my professional identity. Along with that, I am now a digital business mentor. The reason why I started this business, there's not just one reason. There's a number of reasons that collided together and made me want to start digital business. First things first is, of course, my baby. I had her in 2023, but you know, um, I had my baby when I was 36, right? And apparently it's called geriatric pregnancy, which was quite outrageous, but anyway. And somebody who has had her baby in 36, you feel like you've got your life, I've got it. But I also could see a lot of my friends who had babies earlier on in their life that they were rushing to work all the time and they were really tired when they came home and they didn't have the time and energy to play with their kids. And it literally used to be like baby handover. So the husband would come in from work, she would hand over the baby to the husband, nappy changed at this time, fed her at this time, slept at this time, here you go, and then she'll rush out of the door. And I didn't want that to be me. And as it is, I was having the baby late, I better make it right this time, right? That's one of the reasons why I started this digital business, so that I could have that time freedom. That was much necessary when you're raising a child, when you're raising a baby, and it's all too good for their mental health in terms of development. I wanted to raise a resilient kid, right? So that was one of my reasons. The other was COVID. In 2020, when the world was shutting down, I lost my job. I was a student at the time, and as it is, as an immigrant, you're working part time as a student, and it's helping you pay your bills here and there. And on top of that, when you lose your job, oh my God, my life became hell at that time. I was almost at the verge of homelessness because I couldn't pay my bills, and I wouldn't be able to pay my rent after a certain period of time, because you have to be on a strict budget when you're a student, right? And when you don't have an income coming in, that just smashes everything out. And life became very difficult. I was on a lot of loan because I was asking people for money, friends and family to help me around, which they did. But that pressure that builds inside of you, like, oh my god, why am I in this situation? I wish I had something else that I could rely on. And this was that something else. It took me years to find and come across this business. And once I did, I just jumped right in. I was like, I knew it. This was for me. Like, this is it. Because this allows that time freedom that I was looking for, the flexibility that I was looking for. Because, like I mentioned, I love my job, but I also wanted that something else to keep me financially secure in case anything happens. So that prompted me into digital entrepreneurship. Hey,
Yeah, so COVID teach us so many things, right? Yeah, I wish we had learned those, rather than like why you say in Nepali proverb there is a saying, पढेर भन्दा पढेर जानिन्छ. I wish that COVID thing we have learned without like we suffering, So
absolutely.
yeah, and as a mom, I can relate to you so much. Like when I had the first baby, like I was mentally, physically drained. Like after work and coming back home to take care of baby and take care of. No, I didn't have time to take care of myself. I was like my mental health was very not at good condition at that time. But anyways, the times we gather everything and then we move on, right? So I don't want to go through that again. And luckily, I found this venture when I was pregnant with my second baby. I
There you
think,
go.
yeah, so April will be 1 year old next week. I'm so glad I found this business and I'm enjoying my time with my daughter and my son too. So this business has been blessing to me, and I'm
Absolutely.
sure
And
it's for you
the
as
things
well.
that you didn't learn in your first pregnancy, you could do it in your second one. So
Yeah.
here you go.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you for your sweet introduction. And let's move into another topic. What aspect of this building do you find most compelling and why?
Um, Obviously, when I did a lot of my research, I must have come across a lot of things that were compelling and beautiful, in terms of running this business, and which is why I started. Right. For me, being a health professional, I don't think I would just take a rash decision into moving into anything. Right. So obviously, I did a lot of my research. Some of the things that I found was very different and beautiful in terms of this business was, first off, the flexibility side of things, because I didn't want to resign or leave what I was doing, because I love what I do. I love working with the sort of people that I work with. And when I looked for other work from home options, those had, although they're like, yeah, you can work from home, but it wasn't like work from home. You had to be in front of a computer from X amount of time to X amount of time. And that obviously is not giving me flexibility, is it? But with this business, of course, as a mother, I work on little pockets of time during the day. So anytime my baby is taking a nap, or if my husband's taken over the baby care, So those are the little pockets of time that I work in this business. And that's the sort of flexibility that I was looking for. And this provides absolutely that. The second thing is, as a mother, I would want to leave financial security when I'm no longer in this earth, right? So legacy. The the beauty of this business is we can transition and transfer this business to our children. So when I'm in a certain position or rank, whatever financial income that I have been getting per month is what my child is going to get. And she can then, take this business to higher level the way she wants to, or she can just decide to stay quiet and just keep receiving the finances that I was receiving. As a mother, I think that is the most beautiful part of this business. Now, the training, of course, having come from a non business background, is world class. And I could take my time into completing those trainings because I was working full time. So I'd go to work, come back home, freshen up, and just spend an hour or two in learning about this business, because business as it is a new thing for me. I've never been on business. I don't come from a business family background. So it took a lot for me to sit down and learn, but it was such an easy to follow video based training that even children could understand. So that's the part of this business that I really love. The other thing was somebody to hold my hand and walk me through this business when I'm getting started or as I'm running this business. So mentorship and coaching that we receive lifelong. So as a newcomer, when you jump into a digital business, business journey, I have no idea how to run this business, right? And in terms of this business, running this business, a part of what we do is also creating content. And first of all, as soon as you think about content creation, you're like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I post every day? But when you have a mentor and a coach, they teach you how to do every single thing, and they're available every single day. And that's what I really loved about this business. And I thought it was a no brainer. And I jumped right in.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that one too. Like I'm a person that very inactive in social media, and like I did not use the social, even Facebook for a while, and I didn't even know how to do live, you know. So
Same.
yeah, so and like you said, the mentorship and the coaching is the best. Like they will walk you through every step, like how to create a business page, even how to create a simple Google account, everything that's in a work class, the video based training, which is prepared for you and me, who is from the non business background.
Exactly.
So that's the best part of this business, I believe. And then flexibility that we get, like you said, as a mom, like you can even sit for 8 hours in a one sitting chair, like in front of computer.
Yeah.
But in this business, we are able to work in a pocket of time, like when baby is napping or when the baby is playing with husband, so we can work on that pocket of time, and we are able to run this business. Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely love that
Exactly.
features.
I mean,
Yes.
look, I made this tea like 2 hours ago, maybe, but home, so it's sitting there. I don't get time.
Yeah, yeah. As a mom, I can imagine like how busy we are. Yes, absolutely. We have a few viewers here. Are you able to see the comment? Like, yeah, here. Sina said she's watching from Australia. Thank you for joining in, Sina.
Hi, Sina.
Hi. Uh, okay. So if you are watching us, please drop in a comment where are you watching from, and if you have any question, you can personally message Priyanka Di or me, or drop in a comment. We will be try to answer your question and clear your queries. Okay, let's move into another topic. What are the achievements and challenges you faced in this business? Like,
Ooh, where do I start? Shall I start with achievements? Shall I start with challenges?
up to you. Let's
Okay,
start with the positive.
let's get the bad one out first. We
Yeah.
get the challenges. I guess when I look back in time when I started, I did face a lot of challenges, but most of them were my own evil. So when I say my own evil, it was my mindset, my limiting mindset. Like I mentioned in the earlier question, I do not come from a business background, and neither does my family. Everyone have always been employees all their life. So we had this employee mindset. You get up in the morning, you go to work, at the end of the month, you'll get paid a lump sum, right? But in business, It doesn't work that way. You've got to work in this business, you've got to nurture your business, and you are a sole proprietor of your business. So things are slightly different. This is not a traditional business. And it took some time for me to understand that, right? It takes time to set up your business, it takes time for you to learn about this business. So, training, you'll take time to learn and train yourself. And then obviously, you need to become slightly creative. You need to know where to find help in terms of contacting your mentor, in terms of contacting your coach and telling them, hey, I'm struggling, I need help. But I didn't do any of that. I just thought, oh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that, because I wanted people to do things for me. No. And that was the challenge that I faced. I thought things were difficult when actually it wasn't. So the minute I changed my mind and turned myself around, hey, I'm not an employee, I'm not working for someone else, I am a digital business owner and I work for myself. I am my own boss. The kind of content that I want to create is what I think is most relevant to me and the kind of people that I serve. So that's when everything changed and I overcame my challenge. So that was one of the things. The other challenges that I face, and I still face sometimes, is having no support from friends and family. I have noticed that when you content create and post it online, a lot of times you don't see your family, you don't see your actual friend like your post, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? But just look at the amount of people who are liking and commenting on my post. Those are all strangers. They are strangers who love my content. And the minute I started looking at that side of thing, the positive side of thing, I just felt like, hey, they are not my target audience. My friends and family, I'm not working for them, I'm working for me. And I'm working with strangers, the new pool of people, right? I'm attracting them into this business. The minute I shifted my mindset, things became absolutely easy. The other challenge I faced was I started this business when I got pregnant. And then subsequently, I had a baby. So now I was navigating motherhood, navigating postnatal depression, navigating through time management, and also running this digital business. So things became really hard. And I thought, oh my God, I can't do it. I can't do it. I didn't post for a little bit of a time. I took a break. But my mentors and coaches, they were so helpful. They kept encouraging me because they were mothers themselves. And over the course of time, I overcame all of that. And I just feel like I'm a better version of myself now. So those are the kind of challenges that I faced. Now, a lot of people tell me that they find challenging to come into the camera and talk live, but I don't struggle with that a lot, because as it is, as a social worker, I'm working with strangers day and night. I'm working with external agencies day and night, advocating for people. So that's my forte. I love doing what I do. And I didn't have that sort of challenge. So I can't resonate with that. In terms of achievement, I would say I have become Rockstar of the Week many times. And I've had lots of buyers come in. I have hosted meetings many times, and people have loved what I do. And I've gained a place for myself amongst many Nepali digital business owners in terms of love, endearment, and respect. So I must have done something to achieve that. And the other achievement is being called for interviews like this. So, I must have definitely done something amazing to be called for an interview and share my views and share the insight about this business, right? So that's how I think my achievement has been. The other thing is, I've been mentioning in the past two questions as well, time flexibility and freedom is what I've gained from this business, because flexibility is need to be flexible. I can't be in front of a computer 10 to 5. I can't be in front of a computer 10 to 12. I can be in front of a computer when my baby's asleep. So that's the kind of flexibility that this business has offered. And last week, we were all sick at home. And, I had to take time off from work to look after my child. And I did it in a heartbeat. There's no doubt about it, without financial pressure. And how amazing is that? I didn't have to ask somebody else to look after my kid while I ran to work because I needed to pay the bills, because I needed money. I just stayed at home in a heartbeat, and that's how it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely
I don't think anybody could top that. Anything else can top that.
yeah, I absolutely love your energy and how you your nature. I You are an inspiration from the day one. Like you've been in the business, when I joined the business. It's my honor to invite you and have you on my business interview, and I absolutely appreciate your time and your presence. So
Thank you.
yeah, yeah, that's how we came to know through this. I'm glad I came to know you through this business.
Oh, thank you.
And yes, talking about my challenges, like you said, the mindset was my challenge. I'm like a introvert, shy person who doesn't like to talk much in front of people. But like when I saw this opportunity, I doubt myself. Will I be able to do this business? Like I have to talk and I have questioned myself. And when I changed my mindset, like if I need to bring any change in my life, I need to change how I think, or I can give a try. Like what if this business work? What if this business work for me? It can change my life and my family's and my kids' life too, right? So that's how. I cannot hear you. You are in mute there.
Oh, sorry. A lot of people say, "What if? What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't
Right.
work? Hey, what if it works?
Yeah,
What if
absolutely.
it works?
Yeah.
You're going to be going on amazing holidays. You're going to be spending more time with your family. You're going to have that freedom that you've always looked and strived for. Hey,
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. So, what if it works, right? Exactly. And the most amazing thing that I like to mention is it changed me as a person too. Like previously, I was very like negative person. I still think in like in negative, some question, what if, like that. But the perspective of life has been changed for me too. Like we get to learn from the expert, we get to listen from the many motivational people, and then if we get to read books or listen to podcasts, that obviously change our thinking as well as our behavior. And
absolutely.
yes, and those are the achievement along with the financial freedom that we get, right? Yeah.
Exactly. A lot of people might be thinking like, why is she not talking about money? Why is she not talking about finance? Or where, hey, business is directly proportionate to that. You came into this business for that. So why would I talk about that?
Yeah, yeah, the financial part is there, but most people think like starting a business or like opening a restaurant, like they think about the financial. There is a financial aspect, obviously, but beside those financial aspect, we have a personal growth, professional growth, and like I'm more happier than before. When I wake up next to my kids, and when my kids wake up next to me, that is the most happiest or part of the day for me, because like when I was working, and I have to leave my son, even before him waking up, like, and then when he was a little big, and then he's already awake, and but I have to leave, right? And he started to cry, and sometimes I have to turn on the TV and just leave him to watch the TV, and that breaks my heart, even thinking,
Absolutely.
yeah, I had that guilt, and like those are the I don't have to face that anymore. I'm so
That's
happy, like,
brilliant.
yeah, I'm able to give my full time to my daughter.
That's so good, Samita. And I'm so glad to have known you. And you're doing amazing in this business.
Thank you, and you are too.
Thank
And
you.
I'm so happy, like your daughter. What's your daughter name? And
My name's Sarah.
name Sarah, a nice name. Sis and April are like same, almost same. Like few days apart, right? They were born. Yes, yeah.
I know.
They will be friends,
Yeah,
maybe in
they
the
could be
future.
both your
Yeah.
children. They could be online friends.
Oh yeah, our
When we
digital.
come over there, we come and meet you.
Yeah, yeah, obviously. All right. Let's move on to another topic. Yeah,
Yes.
so I have so many interested people who do the inquiries, but like they feel hesitate and overwhelmed. What advice would you give to those moms who are consider starting their own business but skeptical?
Absolutely. Look, moms, one job alone does not do the deal. You need to have a side hustle or something that brings you income home, right? This business has got the potential to not just be a side hustle, to actually be your plan A, where you could not just supplement your income, but be your primary source of income. So this business has that potential. Okay. Now you can work from home, you can work from any part of the world, you can go on holidays and still keep working on this business because we have world class automated system that does most of the heavy lifting for you. Okay, you're just literally meant to do little bits and pieces here and there, and that's it. How amazing is that? It's so easy to run. I'm a mother, she's a mother. We have so many business partners from around the world who are mothers and have primarily joined this business for that time freedom, to be available for their child when they need you the most. All right, because very soon they're going to be starting school, and then they'll grow up, and then obviously they'll fly away from your nest, right? But when you have them with you, just make the most of it. And this business offers just that. All right, obviously please do your own research, but I'm here, Samita is here. If you have any questions about this business, we are here to answer your queries. All right, now being skeptical is actually a good thing, because that skepticism is going to protect you from scams. That skepticism is going to protect you from fraudsters, right? So it's going to prompt you into doing your due diligence and research. We are not scammers, we're not fraudsters, we're showing our face, we're showing the face of our babies and families. We want to help you genuinely, right? So all you need to do is just move a step forward from your skepticism and learn about the beauty of this business. Okay? Come and have a chat with us and we'll tell you everything that you need to do. Yes, feeling hesitant and feeling overwhelmed is a normal response of a human being. And for somebody who has never been into business, we understand all too well that feeling, both me and Samita. We went through the same thing too. However, once you've done all your trainings, learned about this business, that is just going to go away. All right, so don't think about it too much. Overthinking is your enemy. The minute you start overthinking, then everything, it just ruins the whole thing. Just listen to your heart and take the step forward. Good life is waiting for you this side.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. Like overthinking is kills you. Exactly. Yes. It's okay to be skeptical or overwhelmed with the information, but we have a right system, right direction. Right, we are the person that can help you, guide you through the step. Right. So
Yes.
register in our website. Oh, we don't have a website. Anyway, you can send us a message, but you
So,
can register with your name and email. We just need your name and email. We don't need a lot of those information, right? So you can watch our 90-minute complimentary webinar, which is free. And there is a brief introduction about the business, and you'll able to see the successful people, a real business people, with a real story, to inspire and motivate you. So after that, you have to pay the 149 to learn more about the business. Many people ask, like, why do you have to pay the 149? Why they can't tell everything in the workshop? Well, in the workshop, it's only a 90 minutes, right? So the after paying 149, you'll be able to watch the eight eight videos that are 3 hours long. We cannot include that all in 90 minutes webinar, right? people, I have so many interested people who didn't even complete the 90 minutes, webinar. But if we are include all those information in 90 minutes, people will not listen. Who are genuinely interested, they can move into the next step and pay the 149. 149 is refundable, right? So if you think this business is not for you, and you can ask for the refund within 30 days, and after that you'll get your money back. If you are willing to move on to next step, there is everything in front of you, what you need to do the to start the business.
Exactly. And that's one of the reasons why we don't do cold calling and, hosting parties and trying to sell things to people. We don't do that. All we need you to do is just pay the 149, watch all the pre-coaching videos, and learn it for yourself. Why would you listen to me? Just listen to yourself, right? Watch this
Exactly.
video and make an informed decision. Do you want to start this business? Do you think you can run this business? If the answer is yes, then we're here to help and guide you further. If not, this money is going to be totally refunded, absolutely refundable. So nothing to lose there, only to gain.
Yes, absolutely. It's risk free, I would like to say that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
And
so
not a lot of places and not a lot of businesses offer you that.
yes, so we have a few comments here. Sina said, nice meeting you.
Nice
uh,
meeting you too. Thanks for watching.
yeah, thank you for watching, Sina. She said, so motivational, so much to learn. Priyanka D, yes, I
Oh, thank you.
Priyanka D is power pack. Susmita Shrestadi said, hi, beautiful lady watching live. Thank you for watching us,
Hi,
the
Sushmita.
Susmita Gimide. Hi, sisters watching from Melbourne, Australia. Thank you, Susmita, joining us.
Another Aussie. Hey.
Aye. Divya Bhattacharya said, see, hi, watching live from Texas, USA. Thank you for watching us.
Thank
Thank
you for watching,
you.
Divya.
Yes, thank you everyone who's watching us live, and thank you who will be watching us replay. Thank you, Priyanka Di, for coming and sharing your insight and your journey with us. I hope our audience are able to learn from you and get um, inspired too.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling me here. And I hope a lot of people and a lot of moms find some inspiration from our conversation today. And, hope that we bring and help change somebody's life for the better.
Yes, yes, that's the main point. We are here to help you to bring a change, positive change in everybody's life, right? All right, thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our talk, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
See you.